one because, you know, I've not been doing much. And I know my fans, my top fans, now you get a crown. You get a crown when you speak. I don't know how it works. I seen it on the last live I did that we had a few people talking. So I've got to work out what that is. I just think it is when people start messaging more than a couple of times, it starts giving them a crown like a top fan. But yeah, so let's see if we get any watchers. What shall we talk about today in the wonderful world of bronchiectasis musco? And of course, your your day and your life as well matters to me. What I've done, can't really show you, but I had this. It's like an aftershave balm, and it's bloody spilt all over my desk. So I need to say, all right, Nocturne, you've got the crown. I've come on because I've just been thinking, I've got a spare 10 minutes and, I'll come on, speak to you guys. Um, I am chasing up a prescription that should have been here last week. And because my head hasn't been, totally focused, I had to look back at my email. And my email was sent on the 22nd of July. So what we are now, we're on the 5th tomorrow. So well over a week going into the second week. And I had to chase it up today. So done that. Um, I've got a dentist appointment tomorrow. I was actually scheduled in for a scale and polish. I haven't been to the dentist for 3 years, and I didn't know. So we scheduled a scale and polish, and then what happened is my gums. Well, I'll tell you the backstory of it. I had this sensitivity in my teeth. What felt like was in my teeth, like the bottom. So I didn't think nothing of it. Anyway, arranged, I nearly said rearranged, arranged the scale of polish. And a few days before my appointment, I started brushing my teeth and I started bleeding a little bit in the gum. And then the sort of the back of the gum, when my tongue was touching it, it felt inflamed, like my gums were raised. So what I did then is made sure I got a decent little mouthwash just in case there was any bacterial thing going on. I had to cancel the scale and polish, of course. I've got my check up tomorrow. And then obviously, if everything's good, I'm gonna get a scale and polish because with medication, it stains your teeth. Whether it's nebulized tablets, that's why people who are on drugs, hardcore drugs, their teeth are always falling out or not looking good. So it's important, guys, that you have regular checkups at the dentist. How you doing, Sebastian? How you doing, Sophie? You okay? Yeah, everybody subscribe. I've lost two subscribers, but it's not here or there. Sometimes you get them, you get like a big rush of subscribers, then a couple will drop off because they're not interested. But let's hope we can have people that stay here. So yeah, 3 years, and my teeth. I'm telling you the truth, my teeth haven't been too bad. The only thing I'm not happy with is I've got a little chip that probably needs filing on the bottom tooth, and the fact that even though I've been brushing well with medication, it sort of stains your teeth. So I want a good clean up. I'm not going to Turkey. I'm not getting all turkey teeth. You know, nothing against them, but I just think that we're in a world of fakery at the moment. Fake tits, fake, fake lips, fake teeth, fake eyelashes, fake hair, and you want a real man. Come on, women, you want a real man. You even put fake nails on you. You put fake nails on yourselves, and also you walk around in 4 or 5 inch high heels. We can't do that. Well, I don't know. This generation, we probably could. Don't get me started now, guys. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean. So yeah, I've just come on to bring some laughter, have a chat with you, remind you of what's going on, and I'll just keep going on, and going on. I've had some good news today, but again, that's for my purposes only. Something good in my life has been slowly happening and happening, and it's weird because I actually had a moment where I said to God, "Can't it be this?" And lo and behold, it sort of come true. So I've been pretty good with my faith. I've been slipping here and off, you know what I mean. But on the basis, I've been okay. I've been going into church, but I haven't been going to mass. I've just been popping in. So that's something I used to do quite frequent when I was going towards that way. I'd go in, get some holy water, sit down on the bench, say a prayer or two, and go. Well, I stopped doing that, so that slowly creeped back in. So yeah, faith, health is wealth. I think if one's out of sync, one's out of sync, everything's out of sync. Yeah, and I've been fasting. I've been doing this fast, 4 hours to 6 hours, and I believe, I know they say you've got a brain in the stomach, and I believe it to be true. So the brain in the stomach gives you intuition when people are doing shitty things. But when I was getting very hungry, during this fast. You know, like your belly growls. Now, so if that's your brain sending the signal to your stomach, shouldn't your brain be growling? Shouldn't your brain be doing something? But the fact that your stomach growls first when you're hungry suggests, we've got more brains than we bloody think. Some people haven't even got one. you know, some people haven't got one, but yeah, I believe you've got an extra brain in your stomach or something. It has to be. And I seen a video about spiritually, like, is your brain sending the signal to your arm lifting up, or is it your arm just lifting up? So therefore, if it's not your brain sending the signal to your arm lifting up, are we even in control of this and this vessel? And I didn't go deep into it, but I thought, wow, ain't that amazing? And what I'm going to leave you with, because I like to leave you with some psychology. I've got a niece who's 6 years old, and she goes to a Catholic school, and her dad doesn't believe in Jesus. He's got silly tattoos like Devil 666 or whatever he has on. And she's been getting into the singing, the choir, things about Jesus. So she's come home, she spoke to her dad about Jesus, and her dad said, Jesus isn't real. So this 6-year-old come out with this, and I was mind bubble, was it bubble, whatever. She said, right, is your brain in your head? I said, yeah. She said, can you touch it? She said, can you touch your brain? You can't, but it's in your head. So, the other conclusion to that, what I used to give, is a magnetic force. If you get a magnet against metal, it'll bring it, yeah? You can't actually see the force that brings the magnets together. So there's something that exists out of our vision, out of our realm, that still does something in the unseen. So believe in Jesus Christ and be the best thing you'd ever do. Put God first, your loved ones second. And I'm telling you now, everything will be alright. Right, I'm going, guys. Love yous and leave yous. Please subscribe, and we'll chat on the next. Signing out, the Stallion on Towers. Check right.